In the morning, in the evening, or sometime in between, I hope that you will see some Lexi on your screen. Subscribe!
How does perfection feel, darling?
Young chickens, how are you doing this week? I'm so excited to see you again. I want to talk about something that I think is getting overlooked. It is the importance of relaxation. You see, when I moved back from Korea, I had this dream. I had this dream of everybody hearing my music, and I also had to work a full-time job, like a lot of people, right? And so I had to work a little bit every day in order to make my dream come true. But I quickly found that I was getting burnt out, and this didn't happen like, after a week, after a month. I'm talking about burnt out after just a few days. I felt like I worked so hard. My mental energy was like, I worked so hard, and then I would get burnt out. And that was a problem until, 2-3 years in, my mom turned to me and she said, this is your dream, right? You're supposed to work hard, but you're supposed to enjoy the journey. And so that really caused me to think about some things. And primarily what I thought about was, I'm not relaxing. In the last few years, there have been a lot of books in the self-improvement space about this topic, about rest, about relaxation, about how we have to take the time to actually regenerate ourselves so we can do better work. The mindset of the last few years has been grind. You gotta grind every day, you gotta grind hard. Why are you sleeping? You should be grinding, right? But today I really want to talk about why relaxation is important. Nowadays, I think that we can all agree that the world is becoming more complicated. It used to be a little different. I think that you used to be able to shut off a little bit. Maybe your work's done, 5 p.m., you come home, you get like a little bit of respite. But now, with the ability to take your work everywhere with you, it's feeling like the work doesn't end. And if you're not plugged into work, then you're probably plugged into social media, and your mind is just always running. But I don't think that things used to be like this. I believe that very basically, humans are programmed around the sun and the moon. We're not nocturnal. The sun rises, we get up, we do work. The sun falls, we're supposed to rest. Now, I have an important question for you. Because of the pandemic, a lot of people, you in particular, might have been forced to slow down. My question to you is, have you relaxed? I'm gonna tell you about one of my favorite experiences in Korea. Favorite experiences. I love how Korean people use play for adults. I would turn to my Korean teachers in Korea, like the people who taught class with me, and they say, oh, Lexi, what are you gonna do this weekend? I say, I don't know. I say, oh, you're not gonna do anything? Let's go play in Hongdae, right? Or they would say, oh, Lexi, what did you do last weekend? And I said, I went and I played over in Itaewon, right? It was such a wonderful thing because I feel like it normalized playing for adults. This is fantastic. Now, I have a bold statement to make, a broad idea. I think that relaxation is part of self-care. And I think that play is part of relaxation. So therefore, play is part of self-care. Now I know some people are not even on board with self-care yet, but I think it's so important. It's so important for you to have time that you build into your schedule where you relax and you play. Because I think that play is so important, I have now built play into my schedule. Saturday has been my relaxing day, okay? And it's really cool because I decided this a long time ago, but now the rest of my family is doing it too. They're calling it the Sabbath. Woohoo! I love Sabbath. I think this is so important because now I have much more energy to work more effectively. I don't get burnt out every few days because almost all of my Saturday, man, I'm just playing. I'm having a great time. I'm kicking back. Now I know that a lot of adults, I know because I've asked, think, what can I do to play? And I have some ideas. These are the most common things that I do to play. Biking. Watching TV. Dancing. Taking a walk outside. Gardening. Baking. Sleeping in. Reading. Beautification. Reaching out to a friend. Now I want to ask you, what do you do to play? How do you relax? How do you self-care? I want to hear from you. I absolutely do. I have a vision of this space, the Lexi Soul, chicken coop. I don't know. I haven't come up with it. But I have a vision for this to be a positive space where we can learn and grow and share. And that means I need to hear from you. So, if you like this content, please like and comment and share and subscribe. I'm Young Chicken. See you next week.
Take a little bit of me, and a little bit of you, and together we can make the world into something bright and new.